Okay, this video we're going to talk about widgets. We have widgets in a few different places. We have it on the home page in these three boxes right here, 1, 2, 3, as well as if we go to the blog. Well, I thought I clicked it, and of course I don't have that set up like a sucker. It's in the drop down. I will have to fix that. Anyways. We also have these widgets in the sidebar. So all this stuff we see here are widgets that we can manipulate and control and all that stuff. And right now, don't freak out. I got all these widgets in here. I do that to make sure they're working. It's WordPress by default gives you a set amount of widgets to work with. We try to get the majority of those set up for you. And this is how we test that. Okay, so let's first go back to the home page and let's talk about these three. Where I'm at in the back end, the admin section, is appearance, then widgets. Okay, so right here, this big box, those are the available widgets. Over on the right are the sidebars. In this case, the home page just really isn't a sidebar. Usually widgets are common with sidebars. However, this is, I don't know what you want to call this, it's the home page section. So those three widgets we'll see right here, the page widget, your MailChimp widget, testimonial widget. And if I look at the sidebar widget, I have all those widgets that I made a comment about earlier that's on the blog, all these extra ones that we really, more than likely, you're not going to use, but, you know, they're there. The self-explanatory. So if I open up page widget, I'll see our services, the button title, see our services. There's some text in there. And then what page do you want to link to when it's clicked. So we have a button, where's this going to? So right now if I click it, it's going to something, you know, your services section. So in all reality, maybe one day you don't want that to be services. You can call this thing something else, you know, give it a different button title. Right now it says CR, excuse me, it says CR services. Maybe you want to say more info. Go there now, read more, learn more, give me money, whatever, you know, whatever it is. So then you type in a little bit of text. It shows up here. I would keep it short and sweet, nice and simple and easy. Don't, you know, make the mistake a lot of people do where they want to put a bunch of stuff in there. Keep it easy to read, and then choose your page. So right now it says video tutorials. Obviously, we want services just in case. Save and done. Easy. MailChimp. At this time, I'm waiting for your login information for your MailChimp account so I can plug that in. I have this default link. I don't want it to be in there. I really would like to get your thing in there. You know, and then if you end up not using MailChimp, we can either build something for you custom, or you can use actually something else in here. So real quick, if I close this, I'll show you. This is an inactive thing, widget, meaning I can, whoops, wrong one. I can drag this over. It's saved, so it's got my saved settings in there. And so now we just have two, right? So if I refresh, it's a tragedy. We only have two. Actually, this is the first time I'm even trying this. I don't even know if this text widget is going to work. I figured I'll just check it out and see what happens. See how compatible it may be. I have a feeling this is not going to work. And it works because I'm inadvertently awesome. So I guess the point here is you could actually come in here and replace this with something else, maybe a text message or some other little widget. If you're not, you know, if you can't find something for your MailChimp or your newsletter or whatever. So let me get this out of here. Delete. Grab this joker back and right there. Boom. Once you drag and drop, it's saved, so you don't have to worry about clicking anything to update. Here's your testimonials. Works just like the CR services page. It's got your testimonials automatically, and then if they click this, it's going to go to that page, and we set that in here. So testimonials, save, and then let me refresh this. Right now it looks a little goofy. That's just how it's set up. Nothing's wrong with it with this area, but we only have these two testimonials, so we actually need to go in there and set up. The more you have, and this section is gonna space itself out and put more and populate more thumbs in there, because right now we just have this, right? See how now this has got more text and more content and stuff. So the more you add, that'll fill up. And don't worry, another video I will go over the testimonial section. Okay, next we have the sidebar widgets. Works exactly, for the blog, works exactly the same as the homepage. So if I come to blog, I gotta fix that right now because that's driving me batty. Pardon me for a second here. Why? Remove, blog, add, bink. Alright. So let's try this again. Blog. Yay, it worked. Okay. So same thing, we have all these little widgets. I don't know which ones you're going to use. So right now I know they're in there and they work. I'm going to pull some of these out. I'm just going to, pull out the calendar. I want to rearrange search to the top. I don't know if you're going to have ads or not. I'll leave those ones in there. Your RSS, metadata. So let's go ahead and see what we got now. We got our feature, we got our search at top, which makes sense to me, right? Search, featured posts, got a couple ads in there. Maybe get rid of one ad. Let's see, what we got? We got our tag cloud, we got our archives, categories, pages, comments, recent posts, and etc. So right now we have all this stuff, entirely up to you and how you want to set it. I wouldn't do pages. I would recommend against that. I'm just pulling these out to kind of clean this up. If you want to come back and drop these in, you're more than welcome to do so. So search, you don't have to do anything. It's just a widget. Nothing to be filled out. Featured posts. Now what I want to point out is, see this right here? A little bit of text. It's actually a little bit of HTML, or what we call short code in WordPress. And basically on your design, if we have a second word, we have a different color, right? So we have featured in gray, posts in orange. So if you need to make a title and you want the second word to have that, you have to do the short code, which is this, I don't know, this bracket, an I, closing bracket, and then your word, bracket slash I, closing bracket. Okay? Otherwise, that little orange part's not going to come up for you. So featured posts, your archives, it's really self-explanatory. If you open these up, they're going to have a title, or some of them, like the search, you don't have to fill out. They'll have a title, they'll have a couple options. These I would leave as is. Your tag cloud, let's hit the wrong one, sorry. Tag cloud, here's my tag cloud. Categories, your ad widget, that's the link. If you want them to click on the ad and go somewhere, that's where you put right here. Here's the image. You can upload that directly from the widget. You can change this image out, delete it, close it. Recent posts. Recent post. How many posts do you want to show up? 5, 6, 10, 12. Text widget. That's what it is. Text widget. Place to come in here and add some information. Add, if you want to add an image into there or a message or something, you can do that. Text widget is also really great for embed codes, meaning maybe you got a PayPal button you want to put in there, or Natalie is setting up some kind of contact form or Woofu or some other thing that needs a newsletter that needs an embed, a place to embed a code into. That's great for that. Your featured posts. I'm just about done here. I know this one's getting a little long. We only see 2. This actually is default to your design, which I don't have in front of me. I want to say is 6. I could be wrong on that. But we only see 2 because we only have 2 posts. All right? And you can actually change how many posts you want in the settings of, whoops, sorry about that. Under reading. So see right now it shows 2? So we're only showing 2 posts. Alright? So per page. If I change this to 4, now I'm going to get, each blog page will have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, then the next page and so forth. And I'm going to do another tutorial just on making blog posts. I just wanted to touch base on the widgets and the sidebars. Alright, that'll do it. This one's a little bit long.